We back with another exclusive. Back at you with another video. Coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's going down. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Like the video, share the video. Tell me where you from when you come in. Tell me where you from when you come in. Like the video, share the video. Alabama in the house. It's going down. It's going down. Yep. I just finished looking at football. Huh? What's going on? Football just went off like what? 30 minutes ago. I know what it is. Oh, man. We're 5 days into the new year, man. It's our 5th day into the new year. 5 days in. Yes, sir. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle, baby. 5 days into the new year, man. So tell me, what has changed? What have you seen that's changed so far in the new year? That's what I want to know. Nothing has really changed so far. People getting fatter. They're getting worse, not better. More talking, blah, 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. No, my team is not even in there in the playoffs, bro. I'm a Redskins fan. They're not even in the play. They don't go to no playoffs. I can't tell you the last time they've been in the playoffs. So I don't even get into football no more. You know, horrible. They got a new coach, Riviera. Call him Riverboat Ron. They nicknamed him already, Riverboat Ron. What up? What up? Yeah, my New Year's was cool, man. You know, same to you. Hope I hope you brought the New Year in with a boom, with a bang. You did. I don't do a lot on New Year's though. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Yeah, I don't party anymore on New Year's Eve. Especially around where I live at. Folks are crazy around here. You know? I'm telling you. I usually go home on New Year's. But I didn't go home this year. I used to go back home. But not this year. You know, go back home or go hang out with my friends or whatever. But I didn't go this year. I stayed put. You know? Yeah, like the video. Share the video. Yeah, I didn't do too much this year like I usually do. Yeah. I just got the alert that I was online live. What's going on here? Something ain't right. Remember the movie House Party? I remember going to parties like that as a teen and enjoying life. No fights, just fun. Oh yeah, yeah. That House Party, that's like a classic, man. That's like a classic now. People in my age group. That's like a classic to us. I didn't go to a lot of they didn't have a lot of house parties like that when I was growing up. Now parents wouldn't allow that. Hell no. Uh-uh. No, parents didn't allow that when I was growing up. Because if you have a house party, you got to think about it. And that whole house is going to be tore up and a blow up. So parents didn't allow no house party. What they did allow is they did like a surprise party, like a cookout or something like that. But it wasn't no sneaking when the parents gone for like a overnight. No, man, nobody did that. Uh-uh. Now that might have happened in the city, like on the West Coast, probably. Where I'm from, when I grew up, I didn't know nobody that had no house party like that. Nah, parents didn't allow that. But we went to house parties when the parents left town. Well, that's the thing. A lot of people, parents didn't leave town. They didn't leave their kids like with the big brother or leave them. No, or with the big sister. No. No, a lot of parents, they didn't play that. I guess they knew what was going to go. I guess they knew what was going to go down when they left. So they didn't play that. What they did is, if they wanted to go somewhere, they took the whole family with them. Yeah, they didn't leave no kids behind. Oh no. I think a lot of parents were smart enough not to do that. Yeah. But they had the little surprise parties here and there for the kids or 16th birthday party, whatever, Sweet 16. Yeah, they had that. Like a cookout type deal outside. Um or like a party at like a convention center or something like that. But no house party. Nobody wants to clean up after. No one wants to clean up that mess. That's the thing, and it's gonna be mess. It's gonna be shit all over the place after a house party, especially if you got alcohol and the people get drunk. Man, they don't know what they be doing. Most people can't handle their liquor, so man, nobody wanted to. They wouldn't even attempt to do nothing like that. Now what? Now you might, when the parents leave for a while, maybe they go out and go to a movie or something like that. People would invite people over for an hour or two, a couple minutes, 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. Just just in enough time before the parents came back. And a lot of guys got caught up when they did that. They ended up having to jump out the window. The parents came through the front door. They're like, oh shit. They ended up having to go through the window to get up out of there. Jump in the closet or something like that. Because they didn't want to get caught. That happened a lot. Never happened to me, but I know it happened to a couple of guys. Yeah, I was too scared to go up into people's house like that. I'm like, man. Plus, see, a lot of these people knew my mom, so I was scared to death. I'm like, if somebody, caught me in their house, first thing I would say to get them up off me is, hey, my mom. I'm sorry, you probably know I'm. That's what I used to do. Cause see, if back in the day, now it's kind of different. Back in the day, people's parents were very tight. I mean, it's still like that to a certain extent in a small town. I'm from a small town. To a certain extent, it's like that today, but not so much in the big city. But back in the day, if you told somebody that, hey, my mom, you tell them your mom name, they'll kind of back off you a little bit. They'll be like, okay, I know, yeah, I know your mom and your dad. They'll ease off you a little bit. That worked. That I used that a couple times. Yeah, man. So yeah, but today that don't work so well. Yeah, so like the video, share the video. Today a lot of people, it's just a bunch of theory being thrown out here. It's nothing. It's not much practical out here these days. Not so much at all, really. That's why a lot of people are, struggling so bad out here. Just socially speaking, they're having a hard time because people are basically being set up to fail. I've said this many times. People being set up to fail, and they don't even realize it. The ones that do realize it, they just just keep doing what they're doing. They don't want to ruffle any feathers. They they don't want people to not like them anymore. So regardless of what happens to them, regardless of how they feel, they'll just keep going on to get along. And I think it's, it's a tragic situation. Most people are not prepared for. Yeah, most people. I don't know what most people are prepared for today. I don't think they're prepared for anything. Really. I think a lot of parents leave their kids out, kind of hanging their kids out there for the worst today. I think a lot of parents are like this, and I know a lot of parents. A lot of them, this is how they operate. They're not going to really tell their kids the real deal until something tragic happens. They end up in jail. They got to bail them out. And then they'll be like, that's when they'll start to really tell their kids, hey, what's really going on out here? So they'll wait until something happens to really say what's really going on. This is what a lot of parents do. But if nothing happens, they'll keep acting like, hey, everybody love each other out here. Yeah, everybody's smiling, laughing, shucking and jiving, acting like everybody's cool and everybody's getting along well and everything. This is what most parents do to their kids. And the kids getting all abused, beat up, sometimes physically getting beat up. And the parents is blaming everything on the kid. Oh, you're lazy. They blame everything on the kid. I'm like, you can't blame everything on the kid. You're raising them. And see, a lot of parents, unfortunately, like most people, they're cowards. Most people are cowards. They're raised to be like this. They're conditioned to be like this. They're not raised to be like, or at least programmed to be like, hey, I'm going for mine. Go big or go home. Most people are not raised like that. No, they're not programmed like that. They're raised just fit in. You know, just do it this way, whatever way that is. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some lackluster, watered down, shucking and jiving. Just take what you can get type of action, type of deal. Just don't ruffle any feathers. And you wonder why things aren't going the way you would like. I mean, nothing is going the way you would like. Not no area of your life is going the way you would like. You're socially speaking, you're not getting no girls, you ain't getting laid. Your money always low. I mean, at least you will be up and down when it comes to making money. It's always low. You know, you go looking for jobs, you thinking that, hey, they tell you, hey, you got to talk, you got to dress like this, talk like that. You got to answer the questions like this. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. So, a lot of this stuff is not true. What they forgot to tell you, but when it comes to these interviews, if the person that's interviewing you has bias, feelings, ways towards certain groups of people, and you just happen to be politically attached to that certain group of people, they automatically going to be biased towards you before you even walk up in there. So if they don't like you, you're not getting the job. Point blank, period, end of story. See, the HR person never tell you. They're not going to tell you that. There's a lot of people online that's giving interview and job advice, job search advice. But they're not going to tell you that. They'll tell you, hey, you got to put on a nice, a black or brown, a black or blue suit and a nice tie. Don't wear a red tie. They said it. So, and it's cool to dress nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you got to have proper etiquette too. Yeah, that too. It's, hey, don't use words like this. Use words like that. And all that's cool. But that doesn't mean you're going to get the job. Only one thing that's going to really, in my opinion, not really my opinion, this is really how it is. There's only one determining factor that's going to help you get that job. If that person likes you, and if that person is a decision maker, the end all be all, the last person to make a decision to hire you, if they like you, you're hired. If they don't like you, you're not going to make the cut. You're not going to make the cut, and that's what it is. You can dress like with khakis and a white collared shirt. If that person likes you, you getting the job. It doesn't matter if you have on a suit. BS. BS. I've seen it. Trust me. If I know somebody that worked at that company, it doesn't matter how much how well you dress, how well you speak, what's on your resume. I'm getting the job because I know somebody in the inside. It seems like knowing the game is for the 5%. I don't even know if it's 5%. Be honest. I don't know the percentage. But I know one thing. The majority of people have the herd mentality. That's what I know. There's only a small percentage of guys out here that's really living life on their own terms. Most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. That's what I know. And most of these guys are not on the internet. Most of these guys I know, they don't want anything to do with the internet. They're not coming on the internet giving no advice to you. They'd rather live their life and don't say anything to anybody. Just live their life. Don't say anything to anybody. Don't give no advice. Don't try to convince nobody anything. They'd rather be just solo. Yeah. Yeah. They're not trying to, I mean, if they know you, they might throw you a bone every once in a while or whatever, if they like you. But for the most part, these guys, and women too, it's men and women out here that live like this. They're kind of like, man, forget that. I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm not putting nobody on you. I'm not introducing nobody to nobody. Not because they don't want to. It's because a lot of times there's a certain level of like rejection there. A lot of people don't want to. They don't want to be involved with people saying, "Ah, man, it ain't like that," and this and that. They're like, "Man, forget all that crap." Hell, do what you want to do. Stupid. That's how a lot of people think. They were like, "Man, hey, let them hang out to dry. The hell with them." A lot of people think like that. They're like, "Man, heck with them. They'll figure it out. If they don't figure it out, oh well." Sometimes you get a job to fit a role. You're only there to fill a spot until they get the person who they really want to get the job. Yeah, that happens too. Yep. Sometimes a lot of these companies have quotas they have to make too. That's another thing. So, sometimes you're just a tax write-off. They have to hire a certain amount of people based on your qualification. Maybe you have a veteran a military background. Maybe you're somebody that's from overseas, from another country. Maybe you're just a woman, a white woman, or a black woman. I can go on and on and on. Maybe you're how should I say you're slightly handicapped. So yeah, these companies, they have quotas they have to make. Maybe you're slightly handicapped. Who knows? So there's incentives for them to hire certain people. So a lot of times if you get hired for a job, it really ain't got nothing to do with you at all. And this is another thing that a lot of people are kind of delusional about. A lot of people think that the reason why they got the job is because somehow they're great. They were a great fit for the job. They had, they're hardworking. And I'm like, no, you got the job because you just knew somebody. That's it. You got the job because you got a military background. That's it. They gave you the job because you're an attractive girl and you're a likable person. It's really that simple. It ain't that complicated. It ain't got nothing to do with your work ethic and how hard you and all your experience that you had. Get out of here. A lot of people are delusional when it comes to certain things. They want to feel like they're important, even when they haven't done anything, even when they don't deserve it. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that going on in this society. There's a lot of that going on. People have to trick themselves into believing certain things so they can justify why it is what it is, I guess, in their own little world. That's because it's like they can't believe certain things happen the way it do for other people, especially if that person that they know is associated with that. Especially if they know the person that's associated with you, they'll see you with somebody and they'll be like, "Hey, why are you with that?" So talking with that person, and then they'll try to justify why it is, but they can't believe that that person would even be talking to you. What's the number? What number? Well, you want to call in? You want to call in? Well, that number is 800-315-8203. If that's the number you're talking about. Yeah, 800-315-8203. Hey, call up, man. Let's talk about it. Oh, man. Let's talk about it. If you got questions, I got answers. You.
Yo, sure.
What's going on?
Hey, I wanted to talk quick about what you mentioned about the people thinking they're justified and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially on a job.
Yeah.
The reason being, a lot of these guys on jobs, they're not qualified.
Yeah.
They know it. They have no skill. They're probably related to someone, or they did something dirty to help somebody get a promotion, and that person helped them. So when they get a spot, they actually believe that spot or that rank on the job just justifies their bad behavior in action. Not just on the job, but in life.
Yeah.
So they'll be an asshole based on them getting a certain position, thinking this position justifies me being an asshole.
Yeah.
And watch out for folks like that, because they'll run you right out of the job. But for me, I had a job once based on just filling a role. I was qualified, got an education, college degree, but the only reason I was there, somebody walked out. I found out after I lost the job from this jerk boss. He tried that same person the way they tried me, but I stood up. The other person kind of went with it, but got tired and walked out.
Okay.
And after that, they came up with this lie, and I said, okay, I'm out. But my whole point is, some people know their role, right? And they need a title to justify that role to be an asshole. It's very strange.
Yeah, it is, man. A lot of people, it seems like the people that's been on these jobs the longest, they've kind of figured out what their role is. It's very subtle too. And if you stay there long enough, you'll pick up on it.
Yep. And if you're more skilled, if you're more educated, or just you might be just a younger person but better character, better enthusiasm, they will see you as a threat. Because they know they will never get to that same position on another job.
Yeah.
They know it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to try to set a trap for you. I've been through it. I've seen guys go through it. If that's the case, bye, just move on and find something bigger and better for you.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Well, thank you for taking my call, Sharp. You have a good day.
You too. Peace. Maurice, what up? How's the ATL? It is what it is. The ATL. Yep. Yeah. Where do you live? Speaking of the ATL. The ATL. Speaking of the ATL. Yeah, I didn't want to be on here that long tonight. Master YouTube. No, I haven't seen him. I didn't know he had a channel on YouTube. I know I bought his book. I haven't read it yet. I bought his book Jesus Christ. I bought his book a year ago. I haven't read it yet. It's back. It's back on that shelf. I haven't read it yet. But I didn't know he had a channel. I'll Google it. Video 14. How many videos he got on his channel? What's up, Tommy? How many videos he got up? He states there's a sexual access index. Oh, 32. Wow. He got a lot of 23, 32. Oh, that's a lot of it. How long he had the channel up? Couple years? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I haven't read the book yet. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, maybe. Nah, I'm not taking that. Nah. I read that at home. Home only. I think it's a bomb. Well, what do you like about the number 14 video? What do you like about it? Yeah, like the video. Hey, tell you what, Maurice. Hey, call in. 800-315-8203. Yeah, just call in. Let's talk about it. He explains why certain cities have better access to sex. Well, certain cities is set up that way. If you really think about it. I mean, think about it. Certain cities have more women to men, the ratio. I mean, if you really think about it, certain cities set up, there's more opportunities for women. You know, think about it. Certain cities, the men are first. And then certain cities, the women are first. They'll hire a woman before they hire a guy. Depending on the, how do I say this? That's dependent upon the pecking order. So it really depends. Marvin, the what? Yes. He called her Charlotte as being better. He said Charlotte is better? That's what you're trying to say? Better as far as what? Hey, Charlotte is better for males, black males. Charlotte is better, if that's what you're trying to say. I agree with that. Because Charlotte is still, it's a big town, but it's not like big like Atlanta or any of these other towns. It still has, you still, it's not, the competition is not so great. You know, it's not, it's still, this town still have structure. There's no structure here in Atlanta. Here in Atlanta is doggy dog. It's sharks here. There's no structure. People are all over the place here in Atlanta. See, this town is like people come in and out. It's like a revolving door. People don't really. Every football season, you're gonna meet a new crowd of people at the bars, at the clubs. Charlotte is not really like that. Most people, they'll stay for a while. They'll give it 2-3 years, and if they don't like it, they'll go somewhere else. But here, they don't even give it 2 years. They don't even give it a year. 6 months, they gone. 3 to 6 months. See you later. They're out of here. Not because they want to, but they have to. Because it's the cost of living is higher here, number one. And there's a lot of sharks here. A lot of people here very vicious here. You know, in these big cities, people tend to be very vicious. And they get taken advantage of. And they get preyed on. See, a town like Charlotte, it's going to be some of that, but not a lot of that. So it's just a totally different environment. The ATL from the other side is a huge segregated metro. Anyway, have friends there, but they get laid off faster than in the. And yeah, it is very segregated here. Exactly, that's very true. It's cutthroat. People very vicious. You know, the people in and out of jobs. That's true. There's a lot of that going on around here. Black Superman. Who is that? I don't know who that is, bro. I don't know who a lot of people is online. I don't know a lot of these people online. If they haven't been, a lot of people I know that's online, I met them before they went online. So I don't really know a lot of people that's online today. A lot of new people online today. I don't really know them. Even the people that used to be online, they're not online no more that I used to know. So I kind of stopped following people. There's some people that I met at conferences like 10, 15 years ago. Very few of them are still online. Yeah, very few. Most corporate companies hire a black female, minority female over the black minority man. Oh yeah, women they'll hire a woman before they hire us. No doubt about it. Yeah, that's pretty standard at this point. That's pretty standard procedure. Exercise guru on YouTube. Oh, but I'm not a fitness guy though, Maurice. So why would I do a collab with him? I'm not a fitness guy. I'm not. I mean, I do work out, but I don't see how. I don't see why we would do a collab together. If he's in the fitness, exercise. You know. Oh, P.S. by the way, speaking of books, hey, you can go and get my new book, Boss Life Secrets, Amazon.com. This is my latest book, Boss Life Secrets, Amazon.com. Actually, I got all of them. Matter of fact, they said 3 strikes a charm. I got all 3 of them right here. Huh? They said 3 strikes a charm. Huh? I just wanted to put that out there, Yeah. Yep. No, looking good doesn't hurt. But I don't know. I don't see why we should do a collab. That's all I'm saying. I work out. I like being in shape. I like being fit. Yep, that's me. Yep. And and P.S. by the way, you can check out my Patreon too. Check out my Patreon. Just came back from the gym. My lady trying to get ready for Valentine's. Man, they talk the same old job every year. They get ready for Valentine's and they get ready for the summer. I've heard it all before. Same old job. Some things never change. Might be a new year, but same old job. Same old BS. I've heard it all before. I got to get ready for Valentine's. I got to get ready for the summer so I can get in my bikini. I heard it all before. Maybe this, maybe that, but your lies ain't working now. Take what women say with a grain of salt, like I do. Like I do that with everybody until proven otherwise. But hey, so what's your take on the New York City game? I call him out because he's in the spot with the most incoming dames. What's that? You call them out. Why you call them out? I don't know much about him really, so it's hard for me to say. I don't really like. I'm not the type of guy that like to talk about another man, especially if I don't know him. That's just me. He went to Hartford once and completely struck out. Hartford, what? The city of Hartford? Hartford, Connecticut? It's easy being a PUA in New York City. So what? So what if you can, so what if he struck out? What's the point? Nobody hits 100%. No one hits a home run all the time. It's impossible. No one's going to hit a home run everywhere, every day, every place they go. In New York City, New York City is a numbers game. But if you take that same, I would say, same game to a smaller town, it might not work that well. You probably have to slow it down. So it's no big deal. What's the big deal about that? He struck out nobody on the street. Yeah, what's the point, Maurice? You're saying everything that I agree. I don't disagree with anything that you're saying. But I'm telling you, nobody's perfect. Even the best of the best is not. Nobody hits a home run 100% of the time, regardless of what environment they might be in. So I don't disagree with anything that you're saying, Maurice. It is what it is. A lot of times, your game is based on the environment and the people you come in contact with. That's really what it is. Some people don't move so fast. And New York is a very fast city, very fast, and people, people kind of all over the place mentally. He has a what? I don't know what. I don't know what you're trying to say. Hey, how come you so focused on another man like that? So what's that about? Lots of books out that are not applicable to New York City. Well, I think you can only talk about or write about what you know about or what you've done and experienced. So that makes sense. You can he can do that. Anybody can do that. If you're from New York, you writing about things or you explaining things based on your experience. So that makes sense if you really think about it. But there's some stuff that can be applied to other places outside of New York City. Like the mindset. The mindset can be applied anywhere. Having a mouthpiece can be applied anywhere. It's not just a city. It's not a city. See, it's not a city thing. It's an environment thing. How does ATL game compare? I'm very curious. A lot of that it's not so much. I think you're missing the point, Maurice. It's not so much the doing part. It's who you are before the doing part. It's who you are first. Then the doing part, the action comes later. This is why I always talk about the mindset in becoming more of who you already are, a better version of self. Because the better you can be, the better you can become. It won't matter where you go at. You can pull regardless. You can pull without even trying to pull. Doesn't matter if in New York City, Thailand, Japan, Australia, it don't matter where you go. You won't have to walk up to women all the time and cold approach. You won't have to do all that. They'll just gravitate towards you because of your energy. See, this supersedes pickup. You know? Like the video, share the video. This is stuff that I talk about on my Patreon. You know? I talk about this stuff on my Patreon, man. There's different levels to the game. Why you like to compare? I mean, that's kind of weird, bro, but okay, you know. I watched Alan Rodgers Curry, but his approach is very direct. But there's a time to be direct, too. You can be passive in certain environments. Maybe if you're on in a job environment, it's okay to be passive. But outside the job, it's okay to be direct. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for every approach. But I don't think it's a good idea to be passive aggressive all the time. That's not good. I was the first one you watched a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, what happened? You left? You left and it never Hey, have you ever read any of my books? You left me, if you did read any of my books, did you leave me a review on Amazon? No? Oh, you just jumping around, man. You going from, you're a jumper, seems like. You left for me. You went to Roger, what's his name? Alan Roger Curry, and then you went to Mr. Lucario. You're jumping around all over the place. That's what it sounds like. So see, the reason why I say that is because ARC or whatever, who is you have conflicting ideas. Who are you gonna listen to? Who you listen to the most? See, that's the problem. You go from ARC, Mr. Lucario, then me. So you're gonna have some conflicting ideas within all three people. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's not a good idea. You should listen. You should follow two people tops. You listen to me in the evening. Damn. I hear you. Whatever works for you, man. Oh man. Have to see the entire spectrum. Never gonna be a one-trick pony. Whatever that means? What's a one-trick pony? Okay, that's fun. There's no one-trick pony when it comes to game, though. Not really. Yeah. Hey, you can check out my website too. ChooseYourRelationships.com. Yeah. Choose your relationships.com. Yeah, check out my website. ARC to see where he's going. Day game versus night game. Tom, I don't know who the heck is that. I mean, day game. What the heck is day game? What the heck is that? I mean, I don't know what that means. Day game versus night game. There ain't no difference. Only thing is different is daytime and nighttime. I don't do anything different. But if it's nighttime, I'm supposed to like do something different because the sun is down. What the heck is going on? People come up with anything. I even go read Black Girls or Easy.com. What the heck is that? That's whole tactics, girls game. I don't know what you all. Now you listening to women? Oh boy, you listening to women? That's when you're way off course. Now you want to start taking advice from women. Kevin Rogers said it best: know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You got that right. Know when to walk away, know when to run. You got to count your blessings. You got that right. There's a guy writing for women. Oh, okay. He got a blog? He got a channel. There will be time left for counting. I hate, man. Whatever works for you. Well, that's why I always say whatever works for you. Blackgirlseasy.com. Oh, okay. What do you be talking about? What do you be writing? What do you be writing about? What is the site about? You just talking how easy black girls are? That's funny. Oh my man. You have to read it. I have to read it. What are you talking about? What's it? There's what? You see what? Start with is he settled dick? What is that? I still beat. What? What does this guy be talking about? How he be jerking off? These women be who be reading? Women be reading this mostly. Most of his followers are women. He probably writing about sex. Women, they like stuff like that. It's by who? It's mostly women, probably. They like stuff like that. They like those these are off of whole tactics. And he got a book on Amazon, right? I think I might have came across, I might have saw it on Amazon one day. And he got a book on Amazon. It's on Amazon, I bet. Whole tactics. What's that? What's that about? People read anything. What's the book about? I'm just curious. Whole tactics. What is there? Why would a guy read that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What? I'm not really concerned about what women are doing. I'm only concerned about what I'm gonna do. Your next move gotta be the best move. How to distinguish yourself from what? By making men want you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. I can understand why a woman would read it, but why would a guy read it? That's why I'm asking. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about what women are doing like that. I'm not really concerned with what they're doing and what they're saying. You know why? Watch the competition. What competition? I ain't got time to watch no competition. I ain't got time. I only have but so much time in the day to accomplish what I want. I ain't got time. To play the game and watch them move. I'm playing my own game. That's the thing. That's what you don't realize. What? See, last I checked, I've never had a woman stop me from doing anything. No. Everything that a woman has, she got directly or indirectly from a guy. Women don't run society. They don't rule the world. So why should I be so concerned about what they're doing or what they're saying? I just don't understand it. I don't understand a lot of guys. They also did an interview with a female blogger called Irene Yvette, eye-opening on how the women of today think. The women of today, they think the way they think. So what? So I dig deeper and ran into Deborah Cooper. So what? I don't really care how they think. That's the point I'm trying to make, Maurice. I don't care. What? They're not going to stop me from doing anything. Women. They never have. Well, yeah, they might lie on you. Okay, yeah. That's a given. They'll call the cops on you. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. What's the worst that could happen? She's going to attack me. Okay, yeah. I'll defend myself. Yeah, okay. It probably won't happen, but a woman probably won't attack me. Never happened before. But if it does happen, okay, yeah, I'll defend myself. Then I'll go get an attorney. Because I know she's going to play the victim. Yeah, okay. What else is next? You see where I'm going with this? You know, this is a waste of time. It's better to be on the offense than the defense. You're on the defense when you're trying to figure out what women are doing. I'd rather be on the offense. I'm about that action. You know? So, hey, I'm about to get off here. I didn't mean to be on here this long, you know. So like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channel, check out my books on Amazon.com. Go to my website. Everything is there. ChooseYourRelationships.com if you need any help with anything. You know, check out my my Patreon as well. You know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.